on the go again already. Today, I'm flying to Bowling Green, Kentucky, stopping at, where am I stopping? Stopping in Sikeston, Missouri at Lambert's Cafe, the famous home of the throwed rolls. Apparently, whenever you want a roll, instead of handing them out, they just chunk them at you. Some old story about they were busy back in the, we're just gonna say it was really long ago, like the 1800s, and the owner of the place couldn't reach everybody, so instead of handing the rolls off, he decided to start tossing them, and now the place is worldly known for it, and we're stopping there. The thing is, apparently they always have a line that goes all the way out the door, forever to get in. However, it's really close to the airport, about a mile away, and what I have heard is that if you fly in, they will send somebody over, pick you up, take you to Lambert's, and you go in the back door and get to skip the line. So the first thing, we're gonna see if that's true or false, fact or cap. The second part of this trip, flying over to Bowling Green, Kentucky to see Mr. Jeff Turk and Blackbird Performance. They have built a brand new pro stock truck with the modern Hemi, and I get to make the first runs in it. So we're gonna be testing this thing out, see how fast it'll go, get some good food along the way, and taking you with me. The plane's already fueled up from last week whenever we didn't get to go, so at least that part's done. Let's get it, dude. Over the Lake of the Ozarks. Is it like, how would you say that? I'm flying over Lake of the Ozarks or the Lakes of the Ozarks? Anyway, that's what I'm flying over. I've heard it is absolutely beautiful and it looks like it. And have you seen the TV show Ozark? And while it's called that and it looks like that, I heard that was actually filmed in like North Carolina. Funny how they're always tricking us. This has been like the absolute longest 2.5-hour flight ever, but scooting up because it is time to start our descent into Sikeston, Missouri. Vertical speed, we're gonna go about 500 feet a minute. We're approximately 62 miles out, 20 minutes to our destination. Traffic, Sirius 360, Whiskey Lima, clear of the active taxi of the FBO, Sikeston.
Lambert's Cafe in Sikeston, may I help you?
Hi, I was calling to see if I could get a ride from the airport over there.
Okay, I'll send the shuttle over there for you.
Okay, what does it look like?
It's just going to be a white van.
White van, all right, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, that part is at least confirmed. I'm gonna grab some gas real quick, move the plane, and then get my lift, dude. Get my lift, dude. Going to Lambert's, home of the throat rolls. Oh yeah. What's up, dude? You mind if I video?
Oh, yeah,
Got a
okay.
GoPro? Cool. So, I've heard about this place forever. I'm from Texas. Passing through to go to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I wanted to find a cool place to land for fuel that I could like have some sort of a cool like dinner experience. And this was like pretty close to like being convenient, not like terribly out of the way. But what I was told is, one, that the people that fly in can get picked up from the airport and driven over, so that has proven true. And then the other was that if there's a line, is there a line tonight?
No. Not
Okay.
tonight.
All right. But if there's a line, that you get to go in the back door.
Yes, sir.
Really? Right on. I mean, I kind of wish there was a line just to go around everybody.
The satisfaction of people,
Yes, yes.
in the summer, on a weekend, you'll have could be a 3 to 4 hour wait.
No kidding.
Unless you fly, of course.
Unless you fly.
We had a whole bunch of celebrities coming in here. Elvis came here back in the day.
It's eating at the same place as Elvis.
If you walk around and see some pictures of some famous people.
Dude, this is fantastic. Oh man, this is like straight country cooking. Chicken fried steak, meatloaf, something southern. All the white beans a body can eat, with your choice of jowl or fried bologna. I am absolutely starving. I think I'm going with the fried catfish. Oh my gosh. They have frog legs. I'm not feeling all that exotic. So one cool thing is the size of the drinks, but they also walk around and are just offering like these giant additional sides. I don't know if they're like that they have too much for the day and they're just trying to give it away, or if this is normal or what, but they're giving out fried okra, black-eyed peas. Like basically if you've got a plate and can take it, they're giving it to you. This is the best I could do. I have things on my plate that I didn't even start with. Oh my goodness, I am so full. Throw my wheel chocks in there. That was fantastic. I need to get this plane in the air. I'm racing the sun. Once I get off the ground and cruising, I'm gonna tell you all about it. All right, so before I pick up flight following and there's a bunch of talking, we got a meow. I actually just watched a video from Captain Steve about meowing. I think that was a meow. Lambert's, holy moly. First off, all of that just happened like really fast because I knew I was kind of like, against the clock on daylight and whatnot. Landing over here in Bowling Green in the dark, like it's fine, just never been there before. But I pulled in and I pulled up to the pump, called immediately so that I could get the shuttle over there, and turns out the shuttle was already there dropping somebody else off. And so like I just had to like pump some gas real quick and hop in with him. I sit down And one of the first things they do is they show up with this giant bowl of fried okra. Like, you want some okra? I mean, yeah. And they're like, well, put your paper towel down on the table, and they just like started just scooping fried okra onto the paper towel. They do that with apparently black-eyed peas, fried potatoes. Those were incredible. My order was catfish with collard greens and white beans. Collard greens, white beans, collard greens, white beans. That's gonna be a hit.
Collard greens and white beans sitting on my plate. That's my go-to order at Lambert's Cafe. Catch a roll, grab a bowl, yeah, you know what that means. Loading up my plate with collard greens and white beans.
At some point, YouTube is gonna hit me with a copyright strike for my own song, because that's gonna be a thing soon. Anyhow, Lambert's Cafe, home of the throwed rolls, Lexington, Missouri. All in all, 10 out of 10. It was everything I could have hoped for. It was honestly more than I could have hoped for. I've had high hopes. It exceeds them. Lambert's Cafe. Heck yeah. Also, he did take me in the exit side just because I flew in, so I got to have like that experience of going in the back direction, even though there was no line. So, as far as the story goes, yes, I flew there, they picked me up, I went in the back direction. Alright, cruising on into Bowling Green, Kentucky. Alright, quick update. Everything at the Bowling Green Airport, FBO, Ascend, flight services, I'll get back to you on that. Literally the nicest people I've ever met. The friendliest FBO I've ever been to. Husband, wife, they own the deal. It was fantastic. 25-ish minute drive into middle of nowhere, Kentucky. And I'm at my little Airbnb. This place was $100 for the night. Cheaper than a hotel, and check it. It's awesome. I'll show you the outside in the morning, but it's basically like one of those little storage buildings, you know, that they've converted into a small home. Pretty sick. Whoa. Interesting. Oh man. Anyways, intimate bathroom door for sure. This thing is super cool. I gotta get up early and it is late. So, see you tomorrow. Good morning. I was woken up by the roosters right here in Kentucky, and one of them left me a little surprise on the front door. All right, out here at Beach Bend Raceway, and Pro Stock truck is unloaded. Kind of the plan is basically just gonna do some burnouts, some short hits, especially to start. Not super high expectations. This is really more of just a shakedown more than anything, make sure everything functions as intended. But this thing is super cool, and I haven't driven a Pro Stock truck in, shoot, probably 15 years at least. The seat in these things is actually in the back seat of the truck, so it's a really weird side picture from the inside. The windshield feels like it's at the finish line. It's so far away from where you're sitting, but these things are extremely unique, extremely long wheelbases. They drive typically like a limousine, and I'm pumped to be back in one. So let's check out the new Blackbird Performance Pro Stock Dodge Dakota. She's warmed up, ready to roll, and make a little short hit here. Stand by. Just to put into perspective how long these things are, it's a 125-inch wheelbase, which is about a foot longer than even a Pro Mod, which is a long wheelbase for a door car. And you can see, like, I'm sitting in the back seat of this truck basically, and I can't even reach the door handle. So as far as like opening up the door after the burnout to let the tire smoke out, not happening. That's why when I refer to this as like driving a limousine, you understand. Like, this is, I'm literally 6 feet at least away from the windshield. Honestly, like, that was not bad. The burnout was great. It shifted how it's supposed to. All of that is good, all things considering. And I've been saying that a lot lately, all things considering, still saying that. I just want you to know that I consider all things. But yeah, all things considering, not bad. I mean, this was best case scenario, I think, as far as the first run goes. I mean, okay. Ran it to a little past 1,000 foot that time. Honestly, it kind of started to just go the whole way. Everything was fine. Just moving it around a little bit, drove it back to the center. But this thing, I mean, it just smoothed right down. No problem. So I suppose if they want to run it again, we'll hang it out to the stripe and see what this thing will run in the quarter, but it's sporty. It's a whole different animal than what it was on the first pass. And for a first time out with a car that is one of one truck, this thing is just baller. Straight baller. Ball with the ball, bang da dang, diggy diggy diggy. Set the boogie. Drop the boogie. All right, loading up for the last pass. If everything goes well to the stripe. Oh yeah. That is a note you want to end on. Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. Gotta be pumped with that. Left good, drove straight, freaking A, bro. Yeah, Jeff's gotta be pumped with that. Everybody's gotta be absolutely elated. Wheels up right down the middle and full pull. I'm sure it went well over 200. I'm sure it did. A minute ago it went 699 when I lifted at 1,000 foot. So this thing's a player. Straight up, this is sick. Jeff Turk, Blackbird Performance, thank you for having me. This has been an absolute treat. All from a comment that I made on Facebook saying that this thing was cool. He's like, hey, maybe you want to come drive this for us. I said, hey, you right? Let's go. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers, everybody. This has been going good. I appreciate the support. It has been motivational to continue making these. So if you like them, let me know. If you want to see more like technical stuff from the racing side or more technical stuff from the aviation side, let me know like what I can do. Sometimes I avoid getting too technical just because you lose a lot of people, but maybe there's technical people that are watching all of this and you want a little deeper dive. So let me know. Thank you. The support means everything. Having a good time with it, and see you on the next one.